How's it going, Marty's? It's your main Martyr E-Man, and today is another little vlog. I think I'm gonna start calling him E-vlogs. I don't know. So today I am deciding to make myself some frozen Mandarin Orange chicken. I feel like Mandarin and Orange is the same thing. However, I don't care. Orange chicken's like the best kind of Chinese food. And if it's not really Chinese food, how would I know? I've never been to China. I'm trying to figure out where to put. I don't even know where some of my stuff goes in this house. Even though I've lived here since I want to say halfway through sophomore year. Yeah, little update. I live in a house. Yeah, the Wi-Fi's been down for a while. So yeah, oven is pre-baking. I have some foil in a pan. I have some chicken in a bag. I was meaning to make a video about this. However, I don't have access to the right kind of material, so I'm just gonna show you what I got for my graduation party. I got jars of money. Now, right now there's water in them, but they used to be frozen. And what I was going to do was make a video on them being frozen and probably just shoot fire at it, but I don't exactly have those kind of materials. I keep looking at myself inside the camera. So I guess I'll just open those up. I'll put them out to dry. I don't really know how to dry money. I think I'll just put them on the counter and let them drip. I'm not really sure. This is the first time. My stepsister gave it to me and said she froze my assets. It's a money joke. And so I kept them in the freezer since the party. And they've been in there for like weeks. I just didn't know what to really do. I didn't know if I should get like a can of Lysol and a lighter and go. I'm very mature for my age. So I think I'm just gonna open them up and let them be. But speaking of freezing stuff, I actually have a cup of Coke in the freezer right now. So I'll take that out to frost and start like that. But no, I'm not doing drugs. I'm actually talking about Coca-Cola. I'm looking at my ceiling fan right now. I'm not actually looking at the camera. But yeah, I like to put soda in the freezer to make my own little homemade ices. My hands in the I'm not professional with cameras. I'm very not. I keep saying Mr. Sandman, turn me your dreams. Bake until crisp and golden, like my personalities. Yeah, this is actually, like I said, first time I'm ever making myself orange chicken because I've had people at restaurants. I've had I don't count Pan Express as a restaurant per se. I don't know. When I think of restaurants, I think of like waiters and waitresses having a menu and stuff like that. I guess I could technically count Pan Express as fast food-ish, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I've had Pan Express. I've had other places make it for me. My mom's made it for me. My dad has it. A buddy of mine that works at In-N-Out does. Speaking of which, I turned in an application. Oh, I didn't. I sent in an application online for to go work there because I need a job. I have been so bored for the past few days. I've been wanting to hang out with friends, but my family keeps making me do certain things. Like I was gonna go play some games with them, but then my stepdad's like, "Okay, can you go clip some of the trees behind the rock?" Well, I don't know if you can see, but let's so you can come see my backyard. You probably saw this in the video where I got thrown into a pool. I know a lot of you saw that, but I don't know if you could see the trees right there, little palm trees behind the rocks of the pool. But yeah, some branches were kind of growing around it. Didn't really look so good, so my stepdad had me clip those, and honestly, it was like not too bad. It took me a few minutes. I had headphones in. It was not that bad. I want to put this chicken back in the freezer. I don't know if it's supposed to be like defrosting like this, or again, I'm not really professional. I can make breakfast. I can make some good eggs, but frozen stuff. I should have made some hot dogs. I should have gone to the store, but I don't exactly have cash with me because I'm poor. Yeah. But anyways, so going back to interruptions by family, it was weird. It was like a marathon of people interrupting me. So first it was my stepdad, and then he said, okay, can you go to your dad's house to pick up a sledgehammer for me? I'm like, okay, you want a sledgehammer? You have a vehicle. I have plans. But he had work, so it wasn't really that bad, to be honest. Quick drive, it's like a mile out, come back. My dad was actually still in bed. And so it's like, hey, can Carlos borrow the sledgehammer? And he's like, yeah, sure, okay. So brought back with the sledgehammer, finished up the plants, had breakfast, and I was so close. I finished breakfast. I think I was getting ready to eat. No, I finished eating. I was watching... No, I couldn't even watch Netflix. I wanted to watch Netflix, and I couldn't. I was mad because he was still in the room. He was making calls. He was watching soccer at the same time. Also, in his bedroom, he had his TV on too. And I'm like, you want to turn one of them off? So I turned that one off, and then I always get asked, hey, why'd you turn off the TV? Were you watching it? And I'll get an answer like, yeah, I was watching it. I'm like, really? From an opposite room. From what room were you're doing work in here, TV's on in there. Please try to be smart when you want to deal with a sarcastic guy who's a bit of a smartass. Let's see. Yeah, so I finished up breakfast. Then my sister texted me. He's like, hey. No, she didn't text me. She called me. It's like, hey, is it okay if I borrow you for today? I'm going to the DMV. I'll be right back. Can you help me out with the new boat? Yeah, we got... my sister and her husband got a new boat. Really nice. It's not too old, not too new. It's a Malibu. So she wanted me to help her out with that. And of course, me being me, I can't say, no, I'm going to hang out with friends and do nerdy stuff. Because I already get ridiculed from my family as it is. Because I'm not exactly athletically talented. I don't have job. So really, what am I going to say? So she asked me to come over and help her babysit with some kids some really cool kids. I like them. They're kind of cool. Known them for a few years now. Probably like 2 years, I don't know. And she wanted me to help them out with that. So I said yes, and I hated it so much because we had plans, and so many times we've had to reschedule. Like, okay, can we play today? No, we can't play the game today. I got stuff. Okay, how about no, not even today. And the thing was, we were actually going to travel to Manteca, and I was going to vlog on the way there, because we had to pick up some stuff. And then when we come back, we were going to play, and I was going to record the session. That didn't happen. I was so mad. I wasn't mad at I was mad in the generality that my family continuously has been making me need to change schedules, and they don't even know. My mom, I told her, was like, hey, I want to hang out with Peter. The thing's going to go off. There it is. So apparently... Okay, so my dad's calling. I will see you guys in a bit. Give me a second.